Greetings everyone. Here's Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is my play by email match against KilRoy. He is a commander of the Allied forces and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This will be the 26th January 1942 turn. And we're playing the scenario 1 without any modifications. And you saw just broken Allied forces, Australian forces left over from Rabaul, finally come out of the jungle and took one of the bases back. And I was waiting normally for this, so I can more easily get rid of them. And there was also mines in Saipan, so KilRoy actively mine my ports and hope that he can maybe sneak some hit with this on my shipping. I think this is the purpose is first the Allies have I think much more mines. With the Japanese this is really not easy to do. And the Mark 14 torpedoes are simply so ineffective, so that maybe mining ports with submarines is maybe better for 42. Good. But I was lucky, and so far I think none of my cargo ships ever really hit a mine. So nothing else happened at night. And no daytime engagement for the Navy. Yeah, and near to Brisbane there are some Hudsons on submarine patrol, so I can maybe not stay too close to the port. And I sweep Osthaven, but there's really no British fighter left. And one over Batavia. And even one fighter is enough to sometimes kill my cap fighters. So the highest losses I had so far was really that I was this scouting torpedo bombers getting intercepted. But luckily I can kill now the last British fighter here. Hopefully the last. Who knows? And I give up for long-range cups this turn, simply too high fatigue. And the casualties on my TIE forces are not really high, so all mostly only disabled. And I will also only try to keep my TIE forces in this hex simply because it's a garrison request. And this is everything, the only reason why I even have any units there. So, not really too much activity. Okay. More. So KilRoy have not more many fighters left, but still many bombers. And here his Dutch bombers can penetrate my cap fighters somehow. Luckily, they're attacking only this sub chasers, and they are very small, not easy to hit. And it looks like that every attack failed. No. So now maybe on the way out, my Zeus can intercept some. Looks like at least I can kill one or damage some. So KilRoy is coming with full bomb load at 5,000 feet. It's normally a good attack, I think, height or altitude. But at the end, no hit. Maybe not enough skill points, and even if you have good skill points, horizontal attack on this kind of small ships is never really easy. So that was everything for the air war. I limit my activity in China, save supplies. Source east of Changsha. Some battle in this rough terrain. The Chinese can hold again. The terrain is, I think, the best friend here. And the casualties are similar, but I have normally more attack value in the long run. So I think this Chinese units will sooner or later break, but it needs more time. So after resting and bombarding 2 or 3 turns, now fatigue is low, I can attack here again. Fort is down to 0. I can still not win, but more Chinese forces are breaking. Again, it's the terrain is always in favor for the Chinese here. Pushing. Here the same, equally numbers at the end. Problem is, or I mean, at the end, I can recover my disabled units much faster than the Chinese can do. So maybe in the long run, I will have here victory. So I drive here my first army to the east to get rid of all of these forces. Direction of Yinan. This corps is now shattered, not destroyed, but not more much left. So I still have to pick it up. It's try to escape this road to Yinan. In east of Aisheng, also cleanup operation. So now these Chinese forces are broken and they're retreating to Aisheng. And I think I will not follow this. Aisheng has no really value for me. And it's enough to disable these units more or less and make them not have any operational value. So my division arrived at Nomaya, so I can now attack with the regiment and the division. And Nomaya fall in the first attempt already. There was no way. There was, I think, KilRoy some weeks ago, KilRoy tried to bring reinforcements to the base, but I intercept everything. Then I park my carriers here, and there was simply no way for him to reinforce the base fast enough. Even if this is triple defense terrain, maybe no supplies, and far too less attack value. I mean, I have more than 10 times. Even if I reduce the terrain, I fall from 600 to 300 and KilRoy get additional defense bonus, but it's still, the gap is too big. So, swift victory in Omaya. And also the space is without any defense, so easy victory. Here's a... Now KilRoy tried to attack me, but now this terrain is in my favor. And you can see if I attack him, it's maybe 1-1, but now he attacked me. Still, the casualties are not very high for the Chinese, but higher. Much higher, more disabled units now for the Chinese. And here KilRoy tried to kick me out of this border hex. I'm far too weak to attack him because it's double terrain. I think this is... And no, we disable each other so equally, so I can normally hold this with my Japanese forces to the end. He have double attack value, but it's not enough to overcome me. So not really too much activity. Most important, the strategic victory, Nomaya, is secured. And well, in China it's still a meat grinder, but in the long run in favor for me. Good. So the intelligence report let us know that the Allies lost 4 airplanes today. This was the one Buffalo over Batavia killed. Dutch scouting plane had ops losses, and 2 of these Dutch bombers get killed, but only 2 out of I don't know how many, a dozen. So yeah, at least something. And no hit on my ships, most important. No ship sunk, not for Allies, not for the Japanese. So we battle here double. I attack him and KilRoy attack me, and at the end it was... Oh, it was this battle double? I don't know. I think here KilRoy attacked me. This was a one-sided show. None of us really win here, and also this. So all of these 3 engagements was with no victory, no clear loser. And here at this battle, I was able to, I think, kick out 3 Chinese units, and there's only 1 unit left with 3 guns. So this one I can destroy next turn. And here was also a victory. So 2 victories for Japan and 3 let's see. And here was one more at the border to Vietnam. So in the source, my forces are not so strong. My focus is more or less in the north first, and to clean up here. So I maybe must shift more forces to the source to get also rid of this center line. No activity at Burma. No additional strikes happened here. Only 1 kill over Batavia. Here was my task force holding in this hex because there was normally some subs before, and this is only a sub-hunter group. Not that this is really a good... This is this shitty escort ships, but later in May you can upgrade them, and then they're getting a little better, but not really powerful. So first in November 42, this ship changed really to something what is useful. Then you have deep water, strong. This is nearly at the same level like the Allies' equipment. So I must wait to November to really fully get a functional sub-hunter. So yeah, you can also see here are mines. So KilRoy was coming here with subs, drop some mines and try to simply avoid if I come here with additional task forces and want load or unload your troops, that maybe I hit the mine and then I can I lose equipment. Luckily this was only a side landing, and the main landing was in this hex. And here I had my carriers, and here I bring also, because I know this already, because I mean I play a little longer with KilRoy now, so I had already immediately a minesweeper with my task forces. And the submarine can never carry so many mines. Normally 1 minesweeper or 2 minesweepers is enough to immediately clean the hex. Of course there's still the possibility that in this one turn hit a mine, but it's not Very likely. Good. My forces marching already on Balikpapan. Here's the forces now gathering and holding and for reinforcements, and then I will go to Osthaven and take this last base. Nothing else happened here. So here's one of the last forces. This was this American Filipino forces getting already kicked out of the main base. So I try to catch them and soon end this story. I'm blocking and patrolling all of these bases here in the Dutch East Indies, where I guess can be some activity, but my ships don't really pick up any movement. No activity here in Solomon Sea. And I finally took Nomaya. So, Nomaya base, because there was he has not really much supplies, and the base is completely not built up. KilRoy had no time to do this, and maybe he know already that the base is lost, so he don't invest anything. And I get here some additional light industry and little resources. It's nice to produce here at least 10 supplies per day for free. Good, so I have now this important base, and I will build up this base together with Luganville and Tulagi. This is already a very strong position to at least block everything coming to Brisbane directly, and even the way to Sydney is blocked. Every shipment must now go to Wellington or Auckland or around New Zealand, and then maybe go try to reach Melbourne. So the shipping lines of the Allies getting longer and longer and longer. Yeah. So maybe next strategic target is then Fiji. To have a forward base to protect Nomaya. I mean, if I have Nomaya, I not really need Fiji, but Fiji is simply, it's I think impossible or very hard for the Allies to land at Nomaya directly if I control Fiji. And here I also saw some blue mines, so KilRoy used the French mines to mine this port. Allies have so many mines. So my scouting group here at the Marshall Islands detect still nothing, so no activity. I still don't go for wake. Everywhere my patrol ships. I also don't build up Marcus Island up to now. Sooner or later I have to do this. So no activity around Japan. Thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.